Good morning and welcome to a new vlog of the Dragon Rider, everyone. So actually I wanted to do this with a different bike, but you know, since I'm already here and we're doing this beautiful trip today, yeah, I just thought like I would do some vlogging on the good old Susten Pass here in Switzerland, which is one of my favorites. You know, probably among the top 3 mountain passes I know all over the world. And especially in Switzerland, it's one of my favorites because it's just beautiful. I already did a German-speaking vlog here, so that's not a super new thing. But we're doing a couple of the great mountain passes here, like Susten, Grimsel, Furka, maybe even Nufenen Gotthard. We'll see. It's a lot of traffic, you know. It's a long weekend. We just came from a huge traffic jam, which we were able to avoid for a good chunk, but still it was crazy. I mean, crazy. Like I've never seen it so crazy. Yeah, but you know, as we're riding towards the top of this beautiful pass, just, you know, some things about the bike. You already know the Ténéré 700. I actually wanted to take the Ténéré 700 World Raid for this one, but you know, it was not yet available, so yeah, riding my good old Ténéré 700 here, which is also great. Yeah, hope to take you with me for some nice impressions here. And if you don't know Switzerland yet, if you don't know these beautiful roads, this is the reason why you should watch this vlog, because look at that, it's just amazing. Take a look at that. So it's nice to be an early bird here. You see it, it's pretty much free road. By the way, it's 7 o'clock, so I got up at 5, you know, joined my friend Lennart here 6 o'clock, and then we rode through traffic, and now we're on the Susten Pass, 7 o'clock. I guess it's the 3rd of June or 4th of June, I'm not sure, but you know, it's beginning of June. The pass opened yesterday and it looks amazing, it looks gorgeous, you know. You can see it, it still has some snow. So probably the, you know, the chunk of that short segment of vlog here will be a bit longer, because I just love this pass. I mean, this side going up is for the most part not too technical. It's pretty fast flowing. Just this part here is a bit more technical, because it has some narrow corners. Oh, look at that wall of snow. Amazing. Right, and this, look at that. It's just beautiful. I mean, that's really a marvel. I mean, the nature is marvelous, of course, but it's also incredible how they built this road up here. I mean, there are a lot of roads like that in the Alps, but this one is really one of my favorite. And you know, it's like it's beautiful, but it's also very Swiss, so the asphalt is great, everything is very smooth. Yeah, it's just amazing, really amazing. And up we go into the snow. Lucky day today. It was worth getting up that early. But it mostly is because if you get up later, you already have the traffic. Plus it's a long weekend, so you will get a lot of people coming here. So everything you do before they come, it's just well worth it. So we unfortunately already left Susten behind, and I hope you enjoyed the couple of impressions you had from this beautiful pass. We're now on the way to the top of Grimsel Pass, which is also very well known. To me, it's a nice pass, but sometimes it feels a bit like, you know, compared to the a bit more technical Susten, it's just a bit like Autobahn in some regards, let's say. But it's also very nice, especially the upper part. But it has a lot more traffic because you know, it connects you know, Canton of Bern with the Canton of Valais, and so a lot of people will cross the mountains, the Alps, to get to their holiday destination. So there's more traffic. Yeah, but you know, the nature is very impressive here as well, so you probably can already tell. It has some very nice hiking spots also. It has you know, it has a good restaurant on top with a small lake. Now we have the nice part of this pass, you know, nice hairpins but not too tight. You can really enjoy your bike here. And soon after we will have the really impressive part. This guy in front is, you know, riding a nice line. Very nice indeed. So that's one of the hiking spots I mentioned, which is very nice. Oh, and also has one of the nicest corners of the entire pass. This one here, fast right-hander, very nice. And now we go up to the lakes, which is also very nice. Always. I don't even know how barrage. And this is where things will start to get interesting, especially if you don't have that much traffic, which is always nice, but here it's even more important because it's a beautiful fast flowing road around the lake. I hope we are on schedule. Still have some I love this road, is awesome, and it's nice that we are here so early because you see we're really going at a decent pace, and that's how it's really fun. I mean, you should not do these passes on the weekend in the afternoon, because then you will get just a shitload of traffic. I mean, we're maybe 20 minutes too early right now to really have that beautiful light shining on this environment here. That makes it even more impressive, but it's also great for evening rides, surely. So let's just go. But in the evenings it's the most beautiful view you can imagine, because you have this light shining on all of this. It's just amazing. Yeah, now we have that, you know, the part that is actually pretty easy to ride, but still it's fun. But here you have to take care a lot, because our friends with the expensive cameras are also very likely here. So don't overdo it with your motorcycle. otherwise you will get one of those very expensive pictures. This is also a very well-known photo spot right here. It's also a hotel, a restaurant, and you see the light, so the sun's coming through already, which is nice. It's a beautiful day. I mean, it's perfect, really perfect. Oh, look at that. I mean, that's still not too much traffic we have here. You have to do some overtakes, but no, it's fine. It's also, it's very, you see a lot here, so it's not that big of a problem. We have the warming sun coming, which is awesome as well. And you hear the sound of my beautiful sounding Akrapovic. Oh, it's nice. Oh, look at that. Beautiful sight to behold. So we're just changed our plans. So after Susten and Grimsel, we actually wanted to do Furka or Furka or whatever you would call it in English, but now we decided to instead take on Nufenen, which is, by the way, the highest mountain pass in Switzerland, for a simple reason, because there's just less traffic, and afterwards we can also do a Gotthard Pass, the famous Tremola, the old road, you know, with the cobblestones, is always a highlight if you're on enduro, like the Ténéré 700. It's great. If you're not, it's sometimes a bit, you know, bumpy, but with these bikes it's perfect. That's also, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I really like this bike. It's just, you know, performing well in every environment. It's just so fun to ride. Look at this. This is one of the highest passes, or the, as I said, the highest pass in Switzerland. It's, I mean, it's not the best in terms of roads. It's not the best in terms of views sometimes, but it's very impressive. You will see it goes up very high, and this side is also very nice. The other side, going down to Rideout, is not that interesting, but you know, that's what it is. I mean, it's still fun, it's still great. I mean, definitely can recommend if you want to do that big round here, you know, as I said, Susten, Grimsel, Nufenen, then you can go back over Gotthard, and if you still feel like you didn't have enough, you can also tackle Furka, then you go again over Grimsel, and then you can go, yeah, back via, you know, there's different options actually. I mean, there's a lot of options, because the Alps are very rich in nice roads and it's just fun to ride here, and also very, very, very impressive. So we're here on the old Tremola, on the old Gotthard Pass road for the epic conclusion of this little road trip in the Swiss Alps. So whenever you come here and you have to cross the mountains to go from the German-speaking part of Switzerland to the Italian-speaking, so direction of Italy, this would very much be my recommendation if you're on a motorcycle, no matter if it's adventure bike or not. Take your time and do this old road here, the Tremola, which is just, you know, it's incredible. You will see, maybe you already saw it in previous videos, or you know, in videos of other persons, or in images. It's just, you know, it's really amazing. That's, I mean, alone the way they build this thing, I mean, it deserves a lot of respect. It's just beautiful. It's such a incredibly nice scenery, and you know, you just have to experience it yourself. So I will probably make a longer segment here in this vlog about this road. Maybe I'll even keep recording for the entire time, I don't know. I mean, I've already made a video last year coming down without comment, but you know, it's just a great road. I don't have the numbers right now when it was built and how long it was the main way to cross the Gotthard Pass. Obviously now these days most people use the, you know, the big road, which is quite like an autobahn, actually, like a motorway. But this one is much nicer and much more interesting. And you know, if the weather is fine like today, it's also not that big of a deal with these cobblestones you get everywhere. I mean, here it's a bit mixed still, but when we go up a bit higher it will change for the real cobblestone road. Here you could still switch for the new version of the pass. You see that big bridge is here. It's really like a motorway. So yeah, I mean, it's okay if you are here with the car and you have a lot of things in your car and everything. So if you actually have enough time and a bike, you should go with this road, because it's much more fun, it's more interesting and stuff. So these are the last couple corners with the new asphalt, with nice road condition, and then the Tremola will actually start, the real Tremola, and this is also where the fun begins. I have to say, it's just such a nice road to ride. There you have it, 100 meters, and now there's 6 kilometers of cobblestone road and beautiful scenery, and really beautiful scenery. And you see it's it's just amazing. I could go a lot faster if you want. It takes quite some concentration, especially if you have a BMW behind that is using all the road. I see, I'm not commenting a lot because, you know, these corners are very narrow, and you see it's of course it's not a perfect road. And look at that. That's the view you get. I mean, you have to take some time to really focus on these things. And that's actually the tunnel of the newer road you see up there. That's where you go if you decide not to tackle this, you know, this classic road here, which is much nicer, obviously. Oh well. We see corners are narrow, but still, with an adventure bike especially, it's so easy to ride here. Even though you see the texture of these cobblestones, I mean, it doesn't spend too much confidence, but it's still, I mean, it's easy to ride. I saw a guy with the MT10 going really bonkers here. You actually can, but it's, you know, it's not that much fun, because I actually prefer to not, you know, have tire spin or slip in every corner. But you still can go in a decent pace if you want. I mean, this is obviously very easy to ride like that. And the nice thing is you don't get a lot of cars driving here, except if you have like an old-timer rally or something where people actually are really going to these roads. Yeah, but you know, overall it's, now you have a look down. This is amazing. Yeah, it's really awesome. And an adventure bike makes it so much more convenient to ride here, really, because of the reserves you have in the suspension, because of the tires that are usually fitted. I mean, I don't know if that would be similar with street tires, but these are like mixed tires. Yeah, it's really fun. So, I mean, that will conclude this vlog. I'm not showing you the rest of the Gotthard Pass, because that's more, it's fun, but usually you have too much traffic, so it will be yeah, like a motorway, especially on days like these. Yeah, take it easy. So I hope you enjoyed the ride today with us. It was a bit of a teaser for the Swiss Alps with these beautiful roads. Yeah, of course you didn't see everything, that's natural. I hope it was not too boring, because it didn't really follow a specific purpose. Yeah, but you know, I had fun. I hope you had fun too. That was your Dragon Rider from Swiss Alps with the Ténéré 700. I would say thank you a lot for watching, and see you next time. Bye.